before we can even film today's videos, before we film the video, these are my new wheels for the car, for the Mark 7R Golf. We've got black 19-inch alloys with Michelin PS4 S tyres strapped to them, and the reveal is coming later in this video. But before we go into it, in the last build video, if you missed the last video, I did a custom Nardo grey and orange jump bike. It looks insane. I used copper slip, which is copper anti-seize, suitable for threaded and thick components. I used it as grease, and I have no idea why I did that. Loads of people commented and let me know. They do say in life, when you do something wrong, that's when you learn. I'll never try to use this as grease again. I have seen people use this on stuff like pedals, crank axles, stuff like that. And I think I just assumed it was like grease, but I didn't realise, obviously, it's made up of crushed up copper. So, long story short, it's got little tiny bits of metal in, and now my headset is full of little tiny little metal bits. So, I'm probably going to buy a new headset, clean it all out, and use bio grease that I had in here anyway, which is the good stuff. This is what I'm going to use, so don't stress, and thanks for letting me know about my error on my dream build. It was close to being a perfect build, but it wasn't. For those of you who have seen the Mark 7R in the previous videos, I'm currently running the upgraded standard alloys. So when you buy a Golf R Mark 7, maybe a 7.5 as well, I'm not sure, you get the option of 18s, or you can upgrade to 19s. Now, my car has the 19s, which are called Prets. They're amazing, absolutely love them, but I wanted an aftermarket look, so I've got myself some new wheels. A pretty crazy deal on OWNA right now. You get a free t-shirt or a free jersey with every single hoodie, joggers or jacket that you order on the store right now. So go and check that deal out. Link is in the video description. We have got, to go with the new wheels, we have got wheel spacers. We're going to start with the wheel spacers. So we've got 15mm spacers for the front, as you can see. 5x100 or 5x112, they have different options. And I thought this would be pretty cool in case I ever have a reason to have 5x100 wheel spacers. It kind of ticks both boxes whilst I was buying spacers. So they're 5x112, they're 15mm for the front, which is that tiny bit skinnier than 20mm for the rear. So as you can see, they're pretty beastie. 20mm for the rear, 5x112. We're going to sling the spacers out of here for a second. We're going to get to the spacers when we install the wheels. Now, I was about to show you my brand new wheels, and the company that have hooked me up with these wheels, they are actually pre-release. I think they might be out by the time you're watching this video. I don't know, but I know that they're super exclusive right now. I can't wait to open them. I've never seen them, basically. Okay, these are pretty cool. Loads of people have been commenting to get these. These are little DSG extension paddles. So as you can see, on the DSG box, at the moment, they're about that big. They're about that big at the moment on the back of the steering wheel. And these are little upgrades, as you can see. I think they look pretty sick, and they'll kind of liven up that cockpit a little bit. For some reason, I didn't let you know that I've got a brew again today. I've turned into quite the tea drinker. Okay, this bit. I'm so excited for this bit, but I don't want to like mess my tyres up in any way, shape or form, so I'm being super gentle unboxing these things. We've got gloss black, as you can see, looking pretty steezy. Oh my god, they look savage. Oh jeez. Before we unbox these, I want to give you a rundown of how this happened. So I was on my MacBook and I was looking for aftermarket wheels, seeing what ones I like the most, what ones I'm into. And I kind of found that I thought BOLA looked the coolest. It's BOLA if you're searching for your own wheels. I'll put in the description of this video the name of the wheels and the model of the wheels. Basically, BOLA wheels. So they never reached out to me. I actually reached out to those guys. And I messaged them and said, hey, I'm about to buy some of your wheels online. Is there anything we could do? And basically, they just did me a super good price on them, super discounted on the actual alloy wheels. And now they're here. So these ones aren't actually online yet. Do you want them? So here we are, opening the wheels. Shout out BOLA wheels. Let's go. Oh, I'm very excited to see these. Oh my god. They're good looking wheels. Jesus. Look at that. Fresh. Oh my days. Do you know what I just realised? They put OWNA on the centre caps for me. Oh my god. So they've put OWNA on the centre caps and they're strapped to Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, which are pretty much track tyres. Loads of people use them for track use. So it means when we do a track day in the Golf R, we're not going to have to do a tyre upgrade. They are one machine of a wheel. Look at that. What a beast. Basically, these are the standard bolts that came, which are amazing. They're so nice, fully blacked out, as you can see. Look, the part inside the wheel, all murdered out. But they're not long enough to run me spacers because they're just standard wheel bolts, as you can see. So I'm going to have to get these bolts in longer for the spacers. So for now, today's video, we're going to install it without the spacers. So if you're wondering why the spacers never made the cut, it's because I need your help to find bolts that I can basically have like this, because these don't fit in, as you can see. They don't actually go deep into the hole like so. See, that one goes all the way in. These max out a bit, so they don't go in properly, whereas that one goes all the way in. Long story short, can you help me? I need these bolts, but longer, and I would like them in a different colour. What I would really like is a bolt like this that sticks right out in a different colour, like green or something, and it sticks out like that in a different colour. That would be pretty sick, like a long-headed one. We'll see. But for now, we're going to install them without spacers, because why the hell not? Okay. I'm gonna undo every single one of them, so all 4 of the wheels are exposed, and we're gonna have a quick look at all 4 of them next to each other. This is gonna be pretty sick. Also, any future mods for the Golf R, you guys will have to let me know what you think. Wow. I didn't think it would have felt as good the second time, but I think it was maybe better. So nice. All 4 of them opened up. BOLA FLF wheels look insane. I'm so excited to install them. So nice. Proper sick wheel. I'm so glad that they said to me, why don't you try the new FLF on the Golf R? I'm super excited for it. Because I was going to order either B1s, I think B17s, loads of different ones. And then they were like, this is the brand new one. Not a lot of people have seen it. What are your thoughts on it? And I was like, send me that. Any other mod ideas for the 7R? I know a lot of you are probably going to say coilovers or lowering springs. I do agree, but I'll get to that. So basically, it's wheels today. Any other mod ideas? Comments below. You know I'm always there, replying and stuff. Let me know. It is about 2 AM right now. I've been waiting for the rain to go off all day and it has finally gone off, so I'm going to install my wheels right now. But don't worry, I'm going to show you guys in this video the next day, which will be tomorrow. In this video though, basically them all done, installed, but right now I'm going to get them put on so that in the morning they're ready to show you guys. I've got 2 tripod lights which are pretty bright, to be honest. We're going to give it a good go at getting these installed right now. The beast. Pretty excited for this actually. We've got a problem. My pret is seized on. I physically can't get it off. That's doing me head in. I want my new wheel on that I'm now using as a seat. The car is very dirty as well. I cleaned the car for this video, but it's gone dirty again because of the rain and the mud, and I can't get this wheel off. It's driving me insane. Okay, the pret is off. One off. This is the exciting part. I'm super excited. I do already miss my prets. I do love them. I just really want that aftermarket look. So we're going to go for the install roundabout now. I nearly forgot my spigot rings, which are like these little rings that you put in the back of your wheels. Basically, they act as a little spacer, like so. Quite excited for this moment. Pretty sick, not gonna lie. As you can see, 1 bolt left on the wheel. I'm pretty excited to see what it looks like when we drop it. I'm also excited for wheel spacers, to be honest. Wheel spacers will bring it out like 20 mil, make it look nice and chunky. Going in for the lower now. I'm excited to see this. Super excited. Let's go. That was shocking. Hey, looks pretty murdered out. I feel like this lighting's terrible. It's going to show me arch gaps so bad. But in the clips in the end of this video, it's going to look pretty steezy with it all closed up and stuff like that. I've never actually had really good tyres, and PS4S's are like, they're meant to be amazing, so I'm excited to feel how they feel on the Golf R. And I'm also excited to show you these in the daylight tomorrow, now that they've been installed. Well, I've installed 1 of the 4. I'm going to finish off all 3 of the other rims, install them all, and I'll see you in the daylight tomorrow. Once again, I've been waiting for the rain to clock off all day, and literally it's just stopped. We've been driving somewhere, trying to find somewhere, and then yeah, we just made it work. It's super late, it's like 2 AM, so I'll probably do seem quite tired. because I am quite tired. Okay, so it is the next day, obviously, it's bright. We installed the FLF BOLA wheels to the Mark 7R last night, and it looks amazing. Absolutely perfect. Basically, it was a pretty straightforward install. It has led me to another thought, that I can actually use the spacers that screw to the hub and then in separate holes use them bolts. So that's what I'm going to do. I think they're called hub-centric spacers. Could be wrong. I'm pretty happy with how they fit actually. They're quite nice. They're 8.5 wide, 5x112 obviously, and 19 inch. 235/35 ZR19 is the tyre. It's a PS4S tyre. I've drove all the way here for a bit of a drive to see how they feel, and they actually feel different than the Pretz. The Pretz feel a little bit more... What word would I go with? The Pretz felt a little bit more. These just feel a bit bulkier. They feel a little bit bulkier and a bit solider. Whether that's the rubber, the alloys, I'm not sure, but they feel awesome. I wanted to run yous while I've got you and we're talking and looking and enjoying the Mark 7R. I wanted to talk about loads of comments people have commented saying to mod. I wanted to talk about some mods that I want to do to the car. Okay, so one of the first things I want to get off this car is these silver and black little R decals which are on the front wing. Now, you can buy these online, but you can't buy them in full black. You can only buy them black with like, they're like black with like silver tiny little strips on, which I think looks quite close to what's already there. So I'm going to take these off, and I'm going to take this off as well, which is the R badge on the front grille, and I'm basically going to paint it gloss black and use 2K lacquer in a can. I've been told by a friend that it actually does look good, so I'm going to try that for a video and get these completely black, the R badge completely black. You will know I actually wrap this carbon all the way around the outside of the badge and here on the bottom there, and basically I want to wrap this silver bit down the bottom. I don't like the chrome at all on the Mark 7R. The first thing I did was put carbon wing mirrors on. If you've seen the episode, they're still going strong, they're still alive. I would highly recommend you get yourself some because I've had no issues at all. But basically I want to black this bottom section out, and then I can put a splitter on. I want to put a splitter at the bottom, some side skirts on the sides to match the rear diffuser, which I'll show you. I installed a rear diffuser, which is this section with the 3 big fins on the back and the little side pieces here. And that kind of just gives the back end a bit more of a wide stance and a bit more of like aggressive angles to it. So I need to get the side skirts to match and the front splitter to match, but I'll get to that. You wouldn't believe it, but I have actually cleaned this car about twice in the last 24 hours to make this video, and it's now dirty yet again. Basically, you will notice there's no roof racks on the 7R anymore, and basically I took them off just to see what it looked like without the roof racks on. I've missed the look of the 7R without the roof racks, as practical as they can be. I got to a point where I was like, I want to see what it looks like. So I took the roof racks off and I absolutely love it. So I think I'm just going to take my wheel off, my mountain bike, the front wheel, and just put it in the back when I want to ride, which is a lot. But I think it's worth it. Did it damage the car at all, taking the rack out the back window and out here? There's actually no damage at all on the car. It could do with a good polish after it. Not like a buffer polish, probably just with a rag. I haven't really cleaned it to the best that I probably could after having the rack on, but there's no damage at all. Even the rubber on the back window where it was jammed in is absolutely picture perfect. So I couldn't ask for a better result actually taking the roof racks off. And now I can have the pan roof open without it being ridiculously noisy. Like one of the main selling points of the 7R for me was how quiet the pan roof was when it was completely open. There's no noise at all, no wind noise at all. But as soon as I put the bike racks on, it was so noisy. Some of you may have seen me videos where I tuned the Mark 7R. Some of you may not have seen the videos, but this is running 400 brake horsepower. It's running a stage 2 Revo map. It's got a Revo induction over on the intake there. It's got like a carbon feed section here, which goes kind of straight to the air filter. It's got a front mount intercooler, a Revo upgraded front mount intercooler with charge intake pipes. This is the ceramic coated downpipe here. It's like a full beast mode downpipe. And then I've also got these little eyebrows on, which they were just like stick-on ones, but I think they look pretty good. They've made it look a lot more aggressive, and they were literally 20 quid. I know that's super cheap, but it is a pretty cool looking little mod. Also, I don't know whether you've seen this, if you may, I know when I put videos up, I know not everybody sees every video, so I like to just make sure everybody sees everything in different videos. But basically I did an OWNA sun strip. Check it out, as you can see. It's looking pretty steezy on the top of the Golf there. And yeah, I'm getting to the point where I'm getting pretty happy with the car. It's getting to where I want it to be. Now, I've got 3 options that I want to do for suspension on this car. Number 1, the obvious one, lowering springs. Super affordable, super easy, keep the standard suspension. I think it's a good enough mod, and it means I can then run spacers and so on with not a lot of scrub. So I may go down that route. Also, I've got 2 possible options for coilovers. I'd maybe go for a really good set, like K&W V3s, BCs, something like that. Or I'd go for an affordable set of coilovers. Maybe still something as good as K&W, but like a V1. Like, I think you can get them for about 600 now. So maybe get some of them coilovers and some spacers. And then I am toying with the idea of bagging the car. Airbags would be so good. Kind of showed you a bunch of the mods that I've done to this car. There's a lot of other little bits like carbon spoiler, some stickers, OWNA, Revo, a few little bits I've done to it, but you get the gist. It's pretty modded. It's stage 2. And today was about the wheels. Shout out BOLA for a sick deal on the wheels. Make sure you go and check out my brand, OWNA. Link is in the description. You get a free t-shirt or a free jersey with every hoodie, jacket or joggers that you order on the online store right now. Thanks for watching. Until next time, peace out.